Manipulation isn't always loud or obvious. Often, it's a slow erosion of your personal boundaries. A tightening web of double messages, guilt trips, and subtle power games that pull you away from your center. Whether it's at work, in relationships, or within your family, navigating a manipulative environment can be emotionally draining, even disorienting. That's why developing manipulation resilience leadership, the inner strength to recognize, resist, and rise above manipulation, isn't just a survival skill. It's a path to reclaiming your authenticity, clarity, and power. In today's world, where toxic dynamics can be cloaked under charm, competence, or false care, staying centered becomes a radical act of self-respect. This article will guide you through essential tools to protect your energy, strengthen your awareness, and lead your life from a grounded place, even in the presence of manipulation. Recognize the signs and name the game. Before you can stay centered, you need to realize what's pulling you off balance. Manipulators thrive in ambiguity. They love emotional fog, vague remarks, shifting rules, and narratives that keep you guessing. One day you're the hero. The next you're the problem. Their weapon is confusion, and clarity is your shield. Some common manipulative tactics include guilt tripping, after all I've done for you, gaslighting, you're too sensitive, emotional withdrawal as punishment, triangulation, pitting people against each other, and excessive flattery to lower your defenses. These aren't just annoying behaviors, they're psychic warfare aimed at controlling your actions and emotions. If something feels off but you can't explain it, trust that signal. The body registers truth faster than the mind. Your anxiety, fatigue, or growing self-doubt might be screaming what your intellect is trying to politely reason away. In manipulative environments, losing your sense of self becomes the first casualty. You start questioning your intentions, your memory, and even your worth. That's why developing manipulation resilience leadership must begin with strengthening your personal clarity. The clearer you are on your values, your limits, and your emotional warning signs, the harder it becomes for anyone to erode your foundation. Start by asking yourself daily, what do I feel right now? What do I need? Where did I abandon myself today? And where did I stand tall? Reflection creates reconnection. Journaling, therapy, or mindful self-check-ins can help you spot patterns where your inner compass is being hijacked. Also, get familiar with your triggers. Manipulators exploit unconscious vulnerabilities, the need to be liked, fear of abandonment, childhood wounds. But once you've identified your sensitive spots, you can guard them with compassion instead of shame. You'll find more reflections in my book, Workplace Manipulators, a practical guide to identifying and defending against the master, assertive communication and boundaries. Many sensitive people avoid confrontation, fearing conflict, or being perceived as mean. But a manipulative environment feeds on silence, vagueness, and swallowed truth. Assertive communication is not aggression, it's clarity, plus kindness. It's the art of saying, "This is where I stand," without attacking or defending. Examples include, "I'm not comfortable with this situation. I need time to reflect before I commit. I've noticed a pattern that doesn't sit right with me." Notice the power in I statements. They center the conversation in your reality, not the other person's manipulative games. You're not explaining, you're declaring. And when the other person tries to twist your words or shame you into compliance, stay still. Don't explain yourself into vulnerability. Simply repeat your truth with calm authority. Use emotional detachment as a leadership tool. Emotional detachment doesn't mean indifference. It means choosing what you let into your energy field. In a manipulative setting, the more emotionally entangled you get, the more power you surrender. But when you observe rather than absorb, you shift into the seat of inner leadership. This can look like not reacting immediately to provocations, letting silence speak in conversations charged with blame, or drama, visualizing a mental boundary when someone speaks in toxic undertones. Start treating emotional responses as data, not directives. I feel angry is information, not an order to lash out. I feel guilty may be a signal you're being manipulated, not proof you've done something wrong. This level of inner leadership rewires the dynamics. Manipulators hate mirrors. They eventually withdraw when they can't hook you emotionally anymore. Stay connected to empowering sources. Isolation is a favorite playground of manipulation. That's why staying connected to mentors, friends, soul tribe members, and spiritual practices is vital. Your connection to trusted allies outside of the manipulative environment keeps your reality check intact. Engage in communities, online or offline, where vulnerability is honored but not exploited. Find spaces where personal growth is a shared value, not lip service. And nurture your connection to something larger: spirit, nature, your higher purpose. Manipulation dims your vision, but your soul remembers who you are. Whether you light a candle, write a prayer, go for a walk in silence, or meditate on your breath, give your nervous system a place to reset. Centering is not a one-time act. It's a continual return to truth, breath by breath. Your truth is stronger than their manipulation. You may not be able to change the environment right away, but you can transform how you walk through it. Every time you speak your truth kindly, every time you stay calm instead of collapsing, every time you honor your worth quietly, you reclaim leadership of your soul. Manipulation resilience leadership is not about becoming hard or closed. It's about being open but discerning, soft but rooted, empathic but fierce about your boundaries. It's about leading your energy, your choices, and your life from a place of inner knowing rather than outer pressure. If these words touch something inside you, stay connected. Share your thoughts in the comments. Your soul knows the way.